Hello my dear, and welcome to our 5 minutes with Ekaterina war vlog from Dnipro, the central Ukraine. And today I would like to tell you a little bit more about the situation in January in Dnipro. Regretfully, the news are not that good because almost every day we had bombings, and it would be 1 or 2 bombs daily which would launch the city. And some of them were hit by the anti-missile system, but some of them arrived and they caused the ruination. We don't know all the cases when the bomb was exploded, when we heard the explosion. We don't know what happened in all the instances because sometimes the government doesn't tell about the situation, and sometimes you even will not read it on the news because every time you hear the explosion, there is a channel online and you can go there and you can see that there was an explosion. For example, you can hear it and then you think, oh, maybe there was a big truck going, or maybe it was a hallucination, maybe my nerves are not okay. But then you go there and you see that other people heard it as well, so it will say the explosion, and then you can see if the siren was on or off at the moment. Sometimes if it's a ballistic rocket and people haven't seen it, there would be no air siren, no alert, and I actually turned off the sound on my phone when the notification about the siren is starting, because it annoys me. I kind of feel anxious and I don't go to the shelter anyway. In very rare cases, if I think that the bombing is possible, I go to the bathroom because it is the only room in the house that doesn't have windows, and if there is an explosion, there will be the wave hitting your window, and sometimes windows can break and it can just the glass can go around the room, and if you are sitting in the room where there's no windows, there is less chances that you'll be injured by it. So, of course, if there is a direct arrival, there wouldn't be only glass, there will be bricks as well, and then you're not safe there probably. But also, if the bricks are small, they kind of, this wall of the bathroom, it will stop it. So, if I feel unsafe, if I think that there were already multiple explosions, and probably it will be even more because you also check online and they say that the more rockets are flying, they don't know where they land, but it's possible. So then I would go to the bathroom, but otherwise I wouldn't go anywhere. I wouldn't go to the bomb shelter. Even though in the beginning of the war you probably remember how we helped to the bomb shelters, but practically, from the practical point of view, when we have sirens for 6 hours every day, for 7 hours every day, and one siren can be only 20 minutes, for example, so by the time when you're there at the bomb shelter, you need to go out already, and then you're going out, you reach your home, and then another one is turning on. So it's very impractical to go to the shelter. Only in case of like massive attacks, people actually do it. So that's why I turned off the notifications, and sometimes I even don't know when the siren is on. And that's how I just check. If I hear the explosion, I check online if it's my hallucination or if it's a genuine explosion. So sometimes when we have these explosions and there is a confirmation in this social media that we have a siren, then you wait for the news, and sometimes you wait for the news and you have the news what happened, it was anti-missile or it was an arrival, if people died or not, all these messages. But sometimes there is nothing on the news, so everybody has the explosion and there is nothing on the news, and it's for a variety of reasons. It might be a distant explosion and it's another local news on news channels that will report it, or it did arrive to something important. That's why the broader public shouldn't know about it because Russians actually read in our messengers, so it's better not to tell us in order not to correct their attacks. So there are like different nuances, but all the months it was marked by constant air attacks. And the other bad thing is that actually the front line is moving towards Dnipro, so Russians push on all the places at the front line. They only don't push, as far as I see from the news, they only don't touch the Dnipro River borderline, and there is a small platform, a small place where our army is already holding on this left bank of the river. and left bank is closer to Russia, so that's Kherson region basically already been occupied, but it's a very small piece, and there's no news from there, so it means that probably it's good news. And all other territories, we only receive bad news. There are bad news near Bakhmut, there are bad news near Avdiivka, there are bad news on the border with Kharkiv region, between Luhansk and Kharkiv region. So bad news are coming all the time, and I was talking to the boys whom we help, you help as well, some of you donated for them, and I was talking to them, and they said that the news are actually bad, and they don't give me any details. I never ask any details in terms that Russians catch me. I know it's kind of stupid, but in terms if somebody catches me and starts questioning me or starts like torturing me, I don't have any information, so I try even not to remember where they're staying if they give this information to me, so I try not to focus and not to like memorize this information. But basically the news are bad, that's the main takeaway, and more people are saying that actually we lost a bit of land here and a bit of land there. And that's mostly due to the lack of equipment, due to the lack of artillery. That's why it's very important that you would put on social media your opinions about Ukraine. You will bring it up so politicians will see that you care, and they will a little bit fast forward the international help. Actually, that's the help we do need. And the second thing, of course, is that we need to help, we simple people need to help, and from the donations I received, we were able to buy a vehicle. I'll show you only the part of the video about it, because now the weather is not good, and I cannot record it, I cannot re-record it, and only at home I noticed that the parts of the bits of the sound are missing. That's why I'll just show you the bit of this video with the car. Right now I'm standing in one of the parking lots near the city, and I would like to show you the car that we, along with your efforts and along with the efforts of Steve Kaufman, who helps us a lot, along with the efforts of local volunteers, so we put the money together and we are able to buy it and to deliver it to the front line. I'm holding the keys now, and when I was showing it to one of my friends, he asked me, "Oh, why you need the cars? Why is the need appeared at all?" And the thing is that such cars, they are important. The tanks are important. My friend said tanks are important. Actually, yes, the tanks are important. The missiles are important. The big rockets are important. But without such small cars, you cannot deliver necessary things to the front line. You are less mobile as a small group of soldiers, so you won't be able to just deliver things so fast, like including the front zone. You don't have any roads, so that's why it needs to be something strong, but it shouldn't be new, because obviously the roads are very bad, the military situation is very bad, that's why even the new car wouldn't last long. After now, this car will be repaired, because old cars, they all go through the reparation, and after the reparation it will be given to soldiers. So thank you so much, thank you for every donation. If you want to donate, please know people whom you are donating. There's a big need for the wounded soldiers as well, who for a variety of reasons don't get the governmental rehabilitation scheme. It's another video, I might tell you about that. But basically, just find somebody, you know, in Ukraine, and you want to help too, through your family. If you want to donate them, or donate to big foundations like Pritulas Foundation or Come Back Alive Foundation or Ukrainian Governmental Event Foundation. So just find somebody trustable, because the scams are numerous. There are so many scams now, and it's like it's basically terrible. So that's it, that's the situation. Regretfully, it's not a good news, and we are still waiting for more attacks. It's still cold, so probably Russians do hope to damage our infrastructure a little bit more, but it's obvious already that we have the half of the winter gone, and that the situation that we had last year with blackouts, it wouldn't repeat itself, and even if it repeats in some way, it wouldn't be that severe as last year, which is good news among all this bad news. Thank you so much for watching, thank you for your support, thank you for your love. I hope you have a great start of the year, and I hope to see you very soon. Goodbye for now.